plan is delivering for the American people, building an economy from the middle out and the bottom up, not the top down. That's what I said I was going to do. That's what I tried to do as a senator and vice president. But because when we do that, the poor have a ladder up and the middle class does well, and the wealthy do well, although they should be paying a hell of a lot more taxes. We all do well. It's called Bidenomics. If you notice, all the major economists who are talking about there's going to be a recession next week, next month, all of a sudden, they're seeing the Lord. I'm a little worried. Some of the major economists in American history are now giving me credit. It's like, oh, God, what's going on? But look, all kidding aside, this is a fundamental break from what used to be called trickle-down economics, and some Democrat presidents did as well as Republicans. You know, I sat not a lot trickle down on my dad's kitchen table growing up. There wasn't a lot. The idea was that the wealthy do very well, there'll be a lot left over, and it'll trickle down to ordinary folks. Well, guess what? That trickle-down economy was supercharged by my predecessor. It cut taxes for the very wealthy and the biggest corporations. It shipped good-paying jobs overseas because labor was cheaper. It shrank public investment in infrastructure and education, invested less. It hollowed out entire communities, closing factories. I'm not making this up. You know this to be true. Closing factories, attacking unions, leaving too many Americans behind. In fact, when Donald Trump was in office, 6 auto factories closed around the country. Tens of thousands of auto jobs were lost nationwide during Trump's presidency. During my presidency, we've opened 20 auto factories and more to come. We've created more than 250,000 auto jobs all across America. And while I stood in solidarity with you on the picket line, as your president said, I went on a picket line, Donald Trump went to a non-union shop and attacked you. Let me tell you something I learned a long time ago. If I'm going to be in a fight, I want to be in a fight with you, the UAW, with you. No, I mean it. We have a big fight in front of us. We're fundamentally changing the economy of this country, and everybody's getting a little worried about it, the very powerful. Some are seeing the light, but changing the economy, taking it from an economy that takes care of those at the top, and changing an economy that gives people who built this country a fair shot.